All right, pop shop here again. Well, we're not in the shop because it won't fit. We've owned this for about 10 years. Been across the country with it. It's been a pretty good rig. And we just didn't use it for a long time. It kind of set out back like a storage shed. So therein lies a problem. Run back in here and I'll show you the problem. So, a pretty good rig actually, or it was. Overhead bed area. Little couch, little tables, another hole in the carpet right here where you can put another table. La da da. Well, because we were using it for a storage unit, the water froze the hot water heater underneath this bed, froze a bunch of plumbing in there, and worse yet, it kind of rotted out the cabinets. The paneling is separating in many places. These rotted out a long time ago and were repaired. But I'm thinking if I take a bunch of this better material, some of the smaller windows, and I have kind of a concept. I just glued a couple pieces of paper together because I'm not good at this. I also have a couple pictures on my phone. That kind of a concept. Give me a minute and I'll find some more. La 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 la. La 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 la. Maybe kind of like that. Not sure what I want to do actually. But the gist of it is to just kind of delete that. And I should end up with, probably can't see it, but I got a line painted in the window right here. Enough room to keep this table kind of right along the edge of that window right there, and still have sleeping area, comfy driving area. The reason I want to save it is, I don't know if we can see that, it only has 55,000 original miles. And it runs like a champ. It's got a aftermarket overdrive, a 460 and a C6. And with the overdrive, you can actually drive 80 mile an hour down the highway with this thing. So what I'm going to do is gut it and chop it up. So I'll probably have a bunch of time lapse, and y'all can watch if you want, I guess. All right, people. This is kind of an apology and a prayer that you'll actually watch this video. I had about a little over 4 hours of footage, but because I'm kind of new at this, I kind of screwed it up. So the editor has tried to salvage as much as possible, so at least it wasn't a total waste of time. But I actually got all the way to this point. And like I said earlier, it is an aluminum frame, so I should be able to cut the aluminum, put in some extra bracing, get this part removed so the Jeep will fit in the back, turn this into a flatbed, But this is the end, so here's a sneak peek. And I just lost a whole bunch of footage. So bear with me, I'll get better. The next session of this build, now I know how to work the camera, I'll do a lot better. Thanks. All right, we're gonna start back here. When I bought the motorhome, came with a tiny little Tom and Jerry on a cheese. So he's gonna watch the video, even if nobody else does. Put him down right next to you. He's been riding around with us for years. Supposedly, this whole motorhome is aluminum frame, so that's another reason I think I can save it. And all the stuff I take out of it, if somebody's building a schoolie or something, maybe they could use it, like the freshwater tank, central vac. Alright, I've reached a point where I have to turn the power off. I had everything on, and I just had to run a cord through the wall right there. So, let me trade batteries and we'll do some more. There we go. GoPro life. I had to go find a battery that actually had some power in it. So I stuffed a rag in there. Like I was saying, I had to disconnect the power because I'm starting to take apart things with power. But I put a rag in it because it's also 37 degrees outside today, the 3rd of January 2025. Let's go back to tearing things apart. Okay, well, the editor stopped by and I was getting frustrated because, well, these screws come from the outside and then they put the fiberglass shell on later. So that makes it rather difficult. Next. Well, back. I can see my breath, but it's about 20 degrees today. Everything's covered in ice. We're supposed to have 6 to 11 inches of snow today. So I had the that's really bright. I had space heater on in here for a few hours, trying to get her warmed up a little bit. And I took off a bunch of cupboard doors, kind of keeping myself occupied while I was waiting for it to warm up, because the camera won't work when it's cold, but we'll get back at it. January 6th, 2025. Pop here. We didn't get all the snow we thought we'd get, but we did get snow. Woke up this morning to -3, so a little late getting started today, but let's see if we can get the rest of this tore out. Okay, we got her all tore out. That took a couple of days, but now that's really bright. But now I have great big open place. And I'll go ahead and probably ship this video out. Hopefully that was amusing for somebody. In case anybody's curious, I'm not just throwing everything in the trash. There's a little bit in the trash. Fridge is right there. Plumbing is all right there. Stove is right there. And all the cabinets are actually inside Pop's shop. And so is my skid steer. So I'm probably going to close this video out now and get in the skid steer and go start moving snow around the neighborhood. And thanks for watching. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're interested in what I'm going to end up turning this into and you want to watch that, just keep watching my videos. It'll show up eventually. Might have to wait for the snow to go away before I start cutting the body apart. But I'll have other stuff come out.